What's standing between you and the legacy or empire you're working so tirelessly to build? Chances are it's not your work ethic or even your level of ambition. It's the lack of a clear blueprint for how to reach your full potential. That's where your midheaven comes in. Welcome to Aries the Empire Builder. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful tools for understanding your path to success, the midheaven. Your midheaven, or MC, is the key to unlocking your career potential, finding your true calling, and building an empire that reflects your soul purpose. Think of it as your celestial compass, a blueprint. It guides you toward the legacy you're destined to create. Whether you're striving to dominate your industry, inspire your community, or leave a mark on the world, knowing your MC helps you align your ambitions with your natural strengths. In this video, we'll explore what it means to have your midheaven in Aries, the sign of leadership, courage, and unstoppable drive. By the end of this, you'll not only understand your unique blueprint for success, but also how to harness it to break barriers, build your empire, and rise to the top like the fearless Aries you are. If you're serious about building a life with more freedom, more purpose, and more financial growth, understanding your midheaven is a game changer. Let's get started and turn your ambitions into reality. Having a midheaven in Aries means that the public-facing aspect of your life, including your career, your reputation, and your life goals, is strongly influenced by the traits of the Aries zodiac sign. The midheaven represents the highest point in your natal chart and reflects how you approach your ambitions and how others perceive your success and achievements. So here are some key traits of midheaven in Aries. Leadership and independence. You naturally take charge and prefer to lead rather than follow. This placement suggests a pioneering spirit, often excelling in careers or paths that require courage, innovation, and breaking new ground. Ambition and drive. You're highly motivated to achieve your goals, often with a strong desire to be the best. This placement indicates a fearless and competitive nature, which can propel you to great heights in your career. Passion and energy. You approach your work with enthusiasm and vigor. This energetic approach makes you dynamic and inspiring to others, though it may also mean you dislike routines or anything that feels stagnant. Risk-taking. Aries midheaven individuals often take bold risks to advance their careers. You're not afraid of challenges and may thrive in high-pressure or fast-paced environments. Assertive and direct. You're straightforward and confident in presenting yourself to the world. This makes you an excellent advocate for yourself and your ideas, but it can sometimes come off as overly assertive. Focus on action. Practical, action-oriented steps define your approach to success. You're likely drawn to roles where you can make decisions quickly and see immediate results. The best possible careers include, but are not limited to, entrepreneur, athlete, military leader, motivational speaker, surgeon, or any field that requires bravery, quick thinking, and independence. For someone with a midheaven in Aries, careers that lack independence, challenge, or opportunities for leadership are likely to feel unfulfilling. Aries thrives on action, progress, and the ability to take charge. So roles that suppress these traits can lead to frustration or burnout. Let's talk about some potentially unfulfilling careers for those of you with a midheaven in Aries. Repetitive or routine-based jobs. For example, data entry, assembly line work, or any role with minimal variation in tasks. You see, Aries needs excitement and variety. Repetitive work may feel stifling. Submissive or micromanaged roles. For example, administrative assistant, closely supervised positions, or jobs with very little autonomy. Aries thrives on independence and initiative. Being micromanaged will feel like a cage. Customer service without authority. So, for example, call center representatives, retail cashiers may not be the best position because Aries Midheaven individuals want to solve problems and take charge, not follow rigid scripts. Behind the scenes roles, archivist, researcher, or back office positions. You see, Aries prefers being in the spotlight or having their work recognized publicly. Slow-paced or overly bureaucratic jobs, such as government roles with excessive red tape or corporate roles with a slow chain of command. Because Aries needs quick results and action, not prolonged processes and waiting for approvals. Team-oriented roles without leadership opportunities are not the best option for Aries Midheaven. This will be roles that focus on collaboration without a clear chance to lead, such as support team positions. Aries is competitive and needs opportunities to stand out or to take charge. Another example would be low stakes or risk-free jobs, such as insurance underwriter, file clerk, or any role without challenges or excitement. You see, Aries craves challenges and opportunities to prove their bravery and problem-solving skills. Careers with little room for growth, such as any job with capped promotions, limited upward mobility, or no potential for personal advancement. You see, Aries needs to feel like they're progressing and conquering new territory. Also, caregiving or nurturing roles without action, such as a full-time caregiver, a child care worker in a repetitive environment. While Aries can be protective, these roles lack the dynamic, goal-oriented action that Aries craves. And finally, we have highly predictable or traditional jobs, such as accountant, librarian, or other roles with a clear and unchanging routine. You see, Aries needs excitement and thrives in environments where they can innovate or take bold steps. Of course, this is not set in stone, but it gives you a clue as to if you're not feeling fulfilled in those roles. This gives you a hint or a clue as to why. Now, what you need instead would be careers where you can take bold risks, have authority and autonomy, see the tangible results of your efforts, solve problems dynamically, where you can challenge yourself regularly, and where you can innovate or pioneer new ideas. When you're in roles that suppress these qualities, you are likely to feel unmotivated or even trapped. Finding a career that aligns with your natural leadership and dynamic energy is essential. Now, when it comes to public image, others may see you as bold, dynamic, and unafraid to take charge. You likely gain a reputation for being a trailblazer or someone who gets things done. Now, there are some challenges that you may want to watch out for if you have a midheaven in Aries. The first one that we're going to talk about is impatience. Aries is a sign of action and quick results, which means you may struggle with a slower pace of long-term projects or processes. You prefer to see immediate progress, and when things don't move as quickly as you'd like, it can lead to frustration or even abandoning the effort prematurely. So, for example, in a corporate environment, you might get irritated with slow bureaucratic processes such as waiting for approvals or navigating office politics. If you're launching a business, you may lose motivation during the foundational stages when results aren't immediate, like building a client base or perfecting your product. When you're managing a team, you might push others too hard for faster results, risking lower morale or mistakes from rushed work. The second is conflict. Now, Aries is naturally assertive, direct, and competitive, which can come across as overly aggressive or domineering, especially in professional relationships. This can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, or clashes with colleagues, supervisors, or clients. While your leadership skills are a strength, the way you communicate them does matter. So, for example, during a team meeting, your tendency to dominate the conversation or even dismiss others' ideas could alienate coworkers who feel unheard. In a leadership role, you might be perceived as overly critical or demanding if your feedback isn't delivered constructively. When negotiating a deal or contract, your straightforward approach could unintentionally seem confrontational, potentially jeopardizing a partnership. The third thing that we're going to talk about is burnout. Now, Aries' boundless energy and determination can lead to overexerting yourself, taking on too many responsibilities, or refusing to delegate. You may push yourself to the limit, feeling the need to prove your capabilities or achieve results faster than anyone else. Over time, this can result in physical and emotional exhaustion, reducing your overall effectiveness. So, for example, as an entrepreneur, you might work around the clock, skipping meals, rest, or downtime, leading to burnout and health issues. In a corporate setting, you might volunteer for every project or try to handle everything yourself, overwhelming your schedule and compromising the quality of your work. If you're in a competitive career, such as sales or athletics, your drive to outperform others might cause you to ignore signs of fatigue, risking injury or declining mental health. Let's talk about how to address some of these challenges, okay? So when it comes to impatience, you want to practice long-term planning by breaking big goals into smaller milestones and celebrate incremental progress to stay motivated. When it comes to conflict, focus on improving communication skills. Learn to listen actively and deliver feedback with tact and empathy. For burnout, set boundaries for your workload and prioritize self-care. Delegate tasks when possible and remember that rest is a tool, not a weakness. By managing these challenges, you can channel your Aries Midheaven energy more efficiently and continue building your empire without setbacks. To work effectively with your Midheaven in Aries, you want to make sure that you balance your ambition with patience. Your drive and determination are key strengths, but rushing towards goals without a plan can lead to mistakes or missed opportunities. Learning to pace yourself allows you to maintain momentum while achieving sustainable long-term success. So let's say, for example, if you're launching a new business, you want to take time to create a strategic plan rather than just jumping straight into execution. For example, research your market thoroughly before wasting resources. In your career, focus on mastering one skill or role at a time rather than trying to climb the ladder too quickly. This ensures your foundation is solid as you progress. When pursuing personal projects, set realistic timelines that account for obstacles or delays so you don't burn out trying to achieve everything at once. A practical tip, use tools like project management software or goal tracking apps to break big ambitions into smaller, manageable steps. You want to channel your energy productively. Aries energy is bold and dynamic. So finding outlets that challenge and excite you is essential. Whether it's a career that demands quick thinking or hobbies that fuel your competitive spirit, channeling your energy into meaningful pursuits will keep you motivated and fulfilled. Make sure that you choose careers or roles that allow for innovation and leadership, such as entrepreneurship, management, or fields that require problem solving under pressure. Engage in physical activities or sports to release excess energy and keep your mind sharp. This could include martial arts, running, or competitive team sports. Also, take on high-stakes projects or roles where you can see immediate results, like event planning, sales, or launching new initiatives at work. A practical tip: Regularly evaluate whether your current activities and goals excite you. If they don't, shift your focus to something more engaging and challenging. Okay, number 3, we have focus on collaboration. While you thrive on independence, learning to collaborate effectively can open doors to bigger opportunities and help you build stronger relationships. Teamwork doesn't diminish your leadership, it enhances it by allowing you to delegate and amplify your impact. So, for example, when you're in a work setting, you want to seek roles where you can lead a team while encouraging others to contribute their strengths. For instance, spearheading a project while delegating specific tasks to specialists. You can't do it all. When networking, approach connections with a mindset of mutual benefit. Instead of focusing solely on personal gain, look for ways to collaborate and build long-term partnerships. And if you're working on personal goals, involve mentors, coaches, or like-minded peers who can support your vision and provide valuable insight. A practical tip: practice active listening and ask for feedback to show others that you value their input. This builds trust and fosters stronger working relationships. Now, the key takeaway is that by balancing ambition with patience, channeling your energy into meaningful pursuits, and embracing collaboration, you'll align your natural strengths with opportunities that help you thrive. When you learn to work with your Aries Midheaven instead of against it, there's no limit to what you can achieve. This placement signifies someone who is destined to make their mark in a courageous and impactful way, often inspiring others to follow suit. Your midheaven is the key to unlocking the next level of your life and career. And with Aries in this position, you've got the fire to make it happen. Now it's time to take action. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs this, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical advice to help you build your empire. Also, let me know in the comments how you plan to use this knowledge to take your career to the next level. Remember, the only limits are the ones you allow. See you in the next video. Let's keep building together.